Hi, this is Maria from
Subscribe,
Crochet A to
please.
Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. And if you have, I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody for being here today. I've been missing in action the last few days because I got COVID on the weekend, realized I had COVID on Monday, and I've been kind of down and out. And I'm working my way back to where I usually am, although I will tell you that one of the things, except for one day, one really bad day, I kept crocheting throughout. So I wanted to do this video for all of you that have had a tough week, haven't had a tough week. I'm glad that the week is almost coming to an end. All you new crocheters and those in between and to advanced, welcome to the channel, and love having you here and love being here with you. I wanted to mention that today's tutorial, I can't talk right. Today's tutorial, I'm going to talk about, and we're going to work on doing a shamrock. This is a shamrock, and it has 3 leaves on it. And this is clover. They're both considered the clover family, from what I understand. And the shamrock is a type of clover that used as a symbol of Ireland. St Patrick, one of Ireland's patron saints, is said to have used it as a metaphor for Christian Holy Trinity. So when you look at both symbols, the shamrock always has 3 leaves, and the clover has 4. Now, they can both be used. You can use whatever one you want. I want to show you how to make this, because the way you make this is also the way you make that. You just add one more leaf to the bunch. But they're really easy to do. I wanted to show you how to make them. I really, really, really love this pattern. I like the way it kind of outlines. It's really pretty, and it's got an opening in there. It's just a really nice pattern and easy to follow. This is for beginners to advanced, don't you worry. Beginners or advanced or middle ground crocheters, anywhere in between, I should say. This is a great easy tutorial from beginner to advanced. And look how cute they are. I just love them. They're adorable. So let's get started. And what you wanted to do, if you wanted to put these up, if you wanted to make them for Christmas, you could. If you wanted to give somebody something for St. Patrick's Day, you could add it to their little gift. You could give them away just as good luck for St. Patrick's Day. I always like to give little crochet things away to people, something small that I've made, and say, here we go, have a nice day. It's always fun. So let's get started. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to put these right here. We are going to do a slip knot. So we're going to make a little slip knot. And then what I'm going to do is, once I make my slip knot, I want to just grab my crochet hook. I'm using an H hook. The other thing I wanted to mention, this is a different yarn. I've never used this yarn before. I got it at Michael's, and it's called Loops and Threads. And this color is called, I believe, Kelly Green. Yes, it is. And it is a 4 medium weight yarn. It's 100% acrylic. And it tells you all the instructions on there and what to do and not do. And I really like it. I think it's made in Turkey. I really like it. It's a nice yarn. It's soft. So let's get started. We did a slip knot. And let me get out of that and go back in, because I was talking. So there's my slip knot. So now once we do our slip knot, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Once we've chained 3, these are our chains. This is our slip knot. This is our working chain, not considered a chain. we're going to go into that first chain and we're going to do a slip stitch. So we're going to slip that right through there. We're going to go right across and we're going to do that. And I just noticed the yarn split, so I'm going to come out of there again because I don't like that. I don't want to leave anything per chance for hanging. So I'm just going to do that and fix it. So we're going to do a slip stitch. And we're going to go in that first chain and we're going to go right through. Once we do that, we're going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once we make our 8 stitches, we're going to go into the middle of this that we brought together, right in the middle, right in there. And we're going to do a slip stitch in the center of the ring. So we're going to do a slip stitch right in the center, right here. And you're going to end up with this little loop. Now what we're going to do, after we did that, we're going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go back in the middle here, and we're going to do another slip stitch. I'm going to make sure that it's tight enough. And you're going to make 4 of these loops every time you go around. So what we're doing is we're working these. So now we're going to chain 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go back in the middle and we're going to do a slip stitch because we're joining. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do one more. 1, 2, 3, and we're working on our 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to go in here again in the middle, and we're going to do another slip stitch. So now what we do is we have the outline of this particular is your clover, but you can make the shamrock. So you can do either or. They both mean the same thing. They're both from the same family, and they're both considered good luck. So now once we do that, we're going to chain 10. Yes, we're going to chain 10. So this is going to be your stem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's your stem. Now this is what we're making. Your stem. So what's going to happen once you make your 10, in the second crochet chain from the hook right here, we're going to do a slip stitch. And we're going to do a slip stitch in every stitch all the way up your stem. And that's going to give it a nice, and there it is right there. and that's going to just make your stem very sturdy. It's going to give it the bulk it needs without being too bulky. So we're just going to do a slip stitch right in every chain of the stem. We're going to do a slip stitch. Now, once we get to that part, we're going to go in the middle of the ring where we worked before, right in the middle, and we're going to do a slip stitch. And we want to make that nice and tight. Okay, and our stem is all done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go inside and work these leaves. We're going to work these pots. So for the first stitch, we're going to go right inside here, and we're going to do a single crochet. And this is really easy. We're going to do a single crochet, and that's our first stitch. After we do a single crochet, we're going to do a half double crochet. After we do a half double crochet, we're going to do 4 double crochets. And I do have tutorials on how to do all of that. So we're going to make our 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to make 2 treble crochets. We're going to yarn over twice. 1, 2. We're going to go back in this. We're going to pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to yarn over, make our second one, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And we made our 2 treble crochets. Now we're going to make a double crochet. Yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, and we're going to make our double crochet. Now after we make our double crochet, we're going to make a half double crochet. And then we're going to make a single crochet. Now I want to mention, don't get nervous if this gets like bunched up or anything. That's fine, because it will work out after. And if you want, you can move these over, try to move them over a little bit to give you room as you crochet. That's fine. So now we're going to do, excuse me, after our single crochet, we're going to do a half double crochet. A half double crochet. We're going to do a double crochet. We're going to mimic the other side of this is what we're doing. Then after we do that, we're going to do 2 treble crochets. I absolutely love this pattern. It's so pretty. And another treble crochet. If you wanted to make a plain afghan and put these on as an appliques, would be great. Pocketbooks, you could add it to a hat that you were making. Just really, really cute. A lot of different ideas. So after we made our 2 trebles, we're going to make 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. After we make our double crochets, we're going to make a half double crochet. And then once we finish our half double crochet, we're going to go back in there and make a single crochet. And that's your first weave. So now, before we start on our next leaf, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go back into this center and we're going to make a slip stitch. And we're going to make it so that it's tight because we don't want that loose. Now we're going to go back and we're going to go into the next leaf and we're going to make a single crochet. Then we're going to make a half double crochet. I go slow so you can follow along, you can write it down, you can get out some yarn, whatever you want to do, but I go slow. I'm visual, and if my viewers are visual, I like to make it easy for everybody to get this and learn. So now we're going to make 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to make 2 treble crochets. After we make the 2 trebles, we're going to make a double crochet. After we do that, we're going to make a half double crochet. And now we're going to do a single crochet. Now you can pull this over like I said. And now we're going to do a half double crochet, a double crochet, two treble crochets, I'm sorry. Then we're going to do 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now after we do our 4 double crochets, we're going to do a half double crochet. And then we're going to do a single crochet. And then once we do that, we're going to go back in the middle of the middle of this, where it all started, and we're going to do a slip stitch. And it's going to be a tight one because we don't want that loose. And that's your second leaf. I love this. Now we're going to go, I'm not going to say to you, I'm going to let you finish the rest. I would rather do this all with you because I want you to get it. And if you get, and you say to yourself, okay, I've had enough for her, then that's fine. But I don't like to leave you in midstream. So now we're going to do a single crochet to start the new leaf. Then we're going to do a half double crochet. After we do our half double crochet, I got to pull my yarn. Just hold on a minute. And I want to show you that we've done this and this. These go really, really fast. So we did our single, we did our half double, and now we're going to do 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once we do that, we're going to do 2 trebles. One, 2. You could even make a banner with this. And like I said, you can make a pocketbook or a bag or hats, gloves, and you can use them as whatever you want to do. So now once we made our trebles, our 2 trebles, we're going to make 1 double crochet. We're going to make a half double crochet. And now we're going to make a single crochet. And if you want to kind of pull this over, you can. So now once we do that, we're going to make a half double crochet. We're going to make a double crochet. We're going to make 2 trebles. Wrap twice. And then after we make our 2 trebles, we're going to make 4 double crochets. I really like this pattern because they have texture to them, and that's what I like about them. They kind of stand out. They're really pretty. I love this pattern. I think it's a great pattern. So once you do your 4 doubles, you're going to do a half double crochet. And then we're going to end with our single crochet as usual. And now we're going to go in the middle again, and we're going to do a slip stitch. And we want to make it really tight because we don't want to have it loose because then it takes away the look. So once we do that, we're going to go in here again, and believe it or not, we've made 3. So if you wanted to stop here and just make your shamrock, I want to show you that, you can, because you've got your shamrock is done. And that's what it would look like. So let me pull that out. So that's, your shamrock's done. But if you want to go and continue to make your clover, you can. So once you do that, you're going to go into the last leaf, and you're going to make a single crochet. And then you're going to make a half double crochet. Then once you do that, you're going to make 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once you do your 4 double crochets, you're going to make 2 double crochets. Like I said, this is a very new yarn to me, and another treble crochet because you're going to make 2. And I really do like it. So it's a nice yarn. I happened to go to Michael's before my little unscheduled timeout. And I found this. So now once we did our 2 trebles, okay, now we're going to do a double crochet. And then once we do our double crochet, we're going to do a half double crochet. And then once we do that, we're going to do a single crochet. Can you lose track of this? Absolutely. But don't worry about it. Write it down as you're going along, or write it down before you do it, and then just follow the steps one by one. You'll be fine. No worries. Now we're going to do a half double crochet. If you want to scoot this over, you can, and do a half double crochet. Then do a double crochet. Once you do a double crochet, do 2 treble crochets. Do another treble crochet. You could actually make a pin with this too if you wanted to wear it. 1, 2. So you got 2 trebles. Then once you make your 2 trebles, you're going to make 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you make your 4 double crochets, you're going to make a half double crochet. And you say to yourself, oh my God, how can all of that fit? How can that fit all in that area? But it does. So now we're going to make, after we did our 4, we're going to make a half double crochet. So let me show you. Just pull this out. We made our trebles, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 double crochets, and we're going to make a half double crochet. Then once we do that, we're going to make a single crochet at the very end. Now we're going to do like we did before. We're going to go in the middle, and we're going to tighten that right up. Oh, sorry, I went off camera. So after we're done making that last single crochet, I just want to pull this so I'm not off view here. Sorry about that. I'm going to go back in there and pull that up and do a slip stitch right at the very end. Sorry if I went off camera. And now what I'm going to do is cut this. And then I'm going to pull this through. So let's just pull this through because I want to make it nice and tight. I want to just pull it. And this is your clover. It's done, folks. It's done. And I want to mention to you that it has a little bit of curl, but that's the beauty of this. It's textured. It's beautiful. It outlines it. The 8 chains outline this so beautifully. And even when you do the shamrock, it does the same thing. It just outlines this beautifully. And these are your shamrocks or your clovers. And all you have to do is the middle part here that you made, you're going to weave all this in like you would any other project. And if you want to know if, I want to just mention, if you want to know the right and the back and the front of this, you're going to know. You don't even have to question yourself because you can see it. This is the back end, and you can see all your stitches, and this is the front end. And it almost has a little heart. It almost looks like a little heart. but it's really textured. So you're going to know the front and the back when you make this. You're going to be able to tell what you're dealing with as soon as you make this. So it's not going to be like, oh, I don't know if that's good. It's perfect. So you could even, if you wanted to, you could make something to hang on a door with this. You could think of different things. You could actually make those and add them to a wreath. It's just so versatile, so many things you can do with these. So I hope you liked this tutorial of the shamrock / clover leaf. And this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you have had a great and are having a great Thursday. If I didn't get a chance or I didn't mention it, I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's. Happy belated Valentine's Day. And thank you from Maria from Crochet A to Z. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. If you have, I want to thank you all for being here, and have a great day. And I hope you have a great Friday tomorrow. A lot more great videos to come. I can't wait to show them to you. Have a great day. Thank you for being here. Ask your friends to join. I love showing you these little projects. They're great, especially quick projects, because let's face it, we live busy lives. We live busy lives and we don't always have the time to do a big project. But we want to make something that's, inspires us, something that we want to give to someone. And these are great projects to do. I also want to mention that with clover, these can be made in a lighter green, a white, and a purple, because that's the colors they come in, clover. I did a little research. I wanted to know a little about it. But whether it be a beautiful shamrock for St. Patrick's Day coming up, a great symbol of a beautiful country, absolutely beautiful country, and great people. So this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you like this tutorial, and maybe these shamrocks will bring you some added extra special surprises. So have a great day. Thank you and good night. See you soon. Bye-bye.